Hey guys, happy Vlogmas Day 2. If you want to see how I made this fierce look, please stay tuned and watch the rest of the video. Just talking about these eyebrows, which they're not that bad because I did some of the black on the eyebrows. I'm doing nothing today. I don't even know what's the point, but whatever. It'll be like a little get ready with me. But anyways, like I was saying, I really want to do Vlogmas, but I don't know. It's a lot of work. I can barely keep up with my regular life and to do Vlogmas. I got so many videos in a catalog though. So many videos though. So I don't know. You guys tell me what y'all think. We were supposed to be linking at 12 o'clock. It is now 1:43. My husband was supposed to be here and he's not here. And he hasn't been here. He had to go run a quick errand, but I guess the errand went longer. I hate when my eyebrows be coming out like super thick and uneven. Let me see. But yeah, so I don't know. How y'all been feeling about this like whole holiday season? I ain't really been in like super holiday spirit. Like I usually watch, when I watch like my Hallmark Christmas or my Lifetime Christmas, I'm like, okay, now I'm like back into it. But yeah, so I'm not really into it. And it's just the Fenty 480 Pro Filler. Shimmery. See that? Let's do this here. Do this here. Here. A little bit here. Just let these edges be up. So Dada is getting baby his while Dada is getting baby his lotion and stuff on. Mama was supposed to have bottle ready, so now I gotta hurry up and get bottle ready. And oh shoot. And of course our light is out. It's just like, it's always something in my household. Always something. So let me see if I can. Okay, so bye. So you're gonna take your medicine, but do you want to do it or you want Mama to do it? I can do it. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna sit this right here.
Can we play other people's music on here? I don't even know.
Oh, not really. They might monetize me. Well, I ain't monetized yet, so I'm gonna give you a bye-bye when you finish. Love, can you get baby his shorts and
Junior.
his shorts and his
let me put
that's shy he did. Like,
okay,
no, you
fine.
don't got me doing something else.
He don't want to do it the way I want to do it. Like,
I'm gonna give him some Motrin because he's like I want to say in his beginning of his end of his second week of not feeling good. I mean, he's fine, but he just had like a cough and runny nose. So I'm gonna try this Motrin. I'm gonna take it back a little old school with it because he's been taking
all right, all done.
The other one.
That was so uncomfortable for you. I know that was not comfortable.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a big boy. Yeah, you took your medicine like a big boy. Yeah, Bubba.
Can you do that? Look.
Looking at himself in the mirror.
Can you do it?
I'm like, what is that doing? You want to put this on? Here, Bubba. So I've been also giving him some Pedialyte. So that just make sure you can be good right now. See, you say their name, and of course they're gonna find it.
I'm sorry. Well,
Yeah,
Kenny ain't gonna mind. Kenny, we all us jazz musicians or Black American musicians could use the ad revenues.
We gotta do a Q. We should do a Q&A. I mean, y'all don't really be seeing him on my vlogs like that because he's booked all day, every day. That's my period voice, by the way. Not period voice, but period voice. But we just had a huge discussion earlier. Not a discussion, but like kind of like a perspective on, I don't know if you guys saw the video of the black restaurant or the black owner of a black restaurant in Texas where the girls were like twerking and stuff. And he came out and I guess he was like, oh, you know, I asked you guys like 10 minutes ago, like nicely, can you not twerk? You're stepping on my furniture. Like I spent a lot of money to develop this restaurant. And he's like, you know, I'm not trying to be offensive. I understand that 75% of my customers are you guys are black women. But, you know, you can go somewhere else if you want to twerk or whatever. And my husband was like, I you know, you can say really quickly what your perspective was about that.
My perspective on it was, I said that black women want black men to take the lead. Mm-hmm. And even though it's hard, sometimes you need somebody to tell you to shut up, not only just women, but in general. Like, black people in general, I feel like could use the constructive criticism of ourselves amongst ourselves and not feel no kind of way about it. Like it's okay if another person is telling somebody not to twerk in their establishment. It's not to say don't be black, be anti-black or no. It's just like, man, in these meals that you're having, everything like that, you're paying for it, but I'm creating it. So I just think it's a good thing to see.
Somebody in the comments was like, oh, you shouldn't have been playing that kind of music if you didn't want people to twerk. So I'm torn. I'm go back and forth. I do believe that like it's one, because I mean I've gone to like brunches where like girls, I mean not even girls, like everybody is up dancing and twerking. It's been in some nice brunch spots. So I personally didn't think of it as a big deal, but I do understand that there is certain establishments that's okay, and certain establishments that are.
It's just like
it's not necessarily a time and place, because I'm telling you, there are places, there are restaurants where it's soul food, where it's high end, like it ain't cheap to get in there. It's like $50 a plate. I don't know if y'all consider that cheap or not cheap.
If I could say,
okay, go ahead.
Simply. Everywhere that you go, that you're not, you gotta see. Don't see me whispering to the baby when I talk. Listen to you. I'm saying every place you go that's not your own home, every place you go to, let's say a restaurant you go to, you're going to that restaurant because they're establishing an experience for you. So they determine what that experience is, and they set the tone for what that experience is. So like if you go to an event that like had like it's twerking is fine to do in the establishment, by all means.
Usually, I will say
that does not go with.
I will
like,
say
the brand
that
of what
I get that, but I will say that it is true that the brunch places that I go to is usually like a party atmosphere. Like they encourage you to get out and dance and do a two-step and things like that. So I do agree that like you do gotta peep the vibe of the place. You can't just be up twerking at a place and nobody else is doing it.
The girl that goes and twerks at the twerk spot can also go to
It's not such thing as a twerk spot.
Twerk spot can also go to.
It's not such thing as a twerk spot. Finish.
I was saying that the girl that goes to a club and twerks can be the same girl that goes to a classy style brunch in a business attire suit, if that's the vibe. Like, in other words, no person is monolithic. They can be the military woman. They can also twerk. They can also go to a brunch. They can also go to a kickback barbecue. And like we can go and be like, we all go to different situations and enjoy the atmosphere. That's what we do anyway, so it shouldn't be any different. Like if I go to Jamaica right now, am I gonna go in a goose down jacket? No, I'm gonna go in shorts and I'm gonna go in the vibe of the moment and what they're creating for me,
right.
And I'm going to adhere to those things, like, you know, those elements that they create for you. So I just think that there's nothing deeper than that, other than, like, you know, it wasn't telling them not to be black women or be who they are. It was just saying this establishment.
On that, because he gave a long ass explanation, so I gotta shorten my version of it up. I feel like it's not that big of a deal because a lot of places, first of all, we ain't never really even. This is like new. To, at least to me, to have any type of place as a restaurant or establishment that black people can go to, that it ain't on some like extra bougie, like whatever, even if it is on some bougie in this, but just being a space. Oh, so you gonna yawn when I'm giving my perspective?
Oh, no, I thought it was actually a good perspective. It was so good it made me yawn. It's all good. It was very, very scholarly. Go ahead.
Anyways, we never really even had those spots like that. It was always like hole in the wall, juke joints, whatever. So like the transition of black folks to even having like upscale establishments or just like, you know, regular restaurants that is ours, like owned and operated by black folks, and they do our kind of music, of course, but then our kind of food. It's like hats off to you. So
I hear you.
So from that perspective, I'm just like, it's new to us. So it might be hella normal for somebody to go to this and just be their regular ass like, oh, I'm gonna twerk something, and not even have a clue or idea that this is not necessarily the place for that. I've been several places when I was growing up in the hood, and I had my perspective of what I thought was like bougie or decorum or whatever you want to call it, and I was wrong, like talking loud in a 5-star restaurant or ordering, saying that I want Italian dressing, but I'm saying, can I get Italy dressing? So I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's levels to learning about, you know, how to be in certain situations, in certain rooms and things like that. But on the flip of that, I was telling my husband, I was like, and I've seen plenty of videos where these rappers and these Instagram baddies, whatever you want to call it, I'm not knocking them, do you? But they be standing on furniture when they be in the club. They be twerking on furniture when they be in these Hollywood clubs and shit like that. You think their shit is not fucked up? You think that? So I'm just saying that you kind of got to establish beforehand what the vibe is, and you do got to set some type of ground rules to be like, okay, this type of establishment is like this. This is what we don't do, because then I know when I go to my black events now, like if I go to brunch out here, it'll tell me like, oh, the DJ gonna be popping or like it'll say that. But if it's like a sit down vibe, the brunch will say in the flyer or in the, you know, whatever the event is, it'll tell you like, oh, this is a sit down event. You know what I'm saying? We'll have a 5-string I was about to say a 5-string or quartet, but what is it, a 4-string quartet or something like that.
You go to a place and they be like, oh, no sneakers, you gotta wear dresses.
Right, exactly. It sets
you
up.
want to be able to come as you are, but then it's like,
but it
if you come back, it sets up the scenario. It sets up what you want to pretend like you're in for that moment. Like, when you go to an upscale restaurant, you want to pretend like you're on the Food Network going to one of these fancy restaurants.
Right.
So you
shout out to, I don't know if you saw, but my cousin Derek is going to be on MasterChef. He got picked to be on MasterChef.
No, you did not tell me that.
It just happened. He just posted it. I hope it's not a joke. But shout out to Derek doing the damn thing. Yo, my family is winning. We like becoming entrepreneurs. I'm doing a YouTube thing. I'm trying to do a podcast. My hubby already a superstar with the on the musician tip. But we all on next levels with it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, shout out to
just a regular man living in a. No, I'm just playing.
Shout out to
my wife got the YouTube channel and everything like that.
Yeah, but he's been on YouTube way longer than me. Look him up, check him out. He's been on channels where it's been multiple millions and millions of views. Okay, not even views, but subscribers as well. So he's on the map. Okay, you've seen this guy on TV. And more, and YouTube, and all types of other circles. But I'm just trying to get him to bless my channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him to bless my channel with his greatness, so I can be as great. You know what I'm saying? Or okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm trying to match the level of greatness you are.
It's been matched.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, shoot. All right, so anyways, we're about to go to bed. Thank you for hanging out with me and my family on this. I guess this will be a part of day 2 of Vlogmas 2020. Oh my gosh, 28. I don't know if I'm going to do just to the 25th, or you know how some people only go to like the day before Christmas or Christmas Day, or should I do all of December? No, because it's Vlogmas, so it's for Christmas. So it's vlogging during the month of Christmas. So I think I'm gonna try to vlog to the 25th day. I'm already prepping hubby. That's why I was like, yo, I'm gonna need your help, especially this month and in general. But I'm like, I'm gonna need your help because I'm trying to push these videos out. So that's why he's helping me with bedtime tonight and a few more nights. He's gonna be helping me put baby down for bed. So anyways, just in case if you guys want to know, my baby boy, his eczema is flaring up a little bit because it's kind of cold. I know I just told you guys that it doesn't get that hot here to the point where we can't it doesn't get that cold here to the point where we can get dang, you about to knock your daddy eye out, Bubba. It doesn't get cold enough here to the point that it snows, but it gets cold, especially at night. It's like, let me ask Google if she can tell me. Is she plugged up?
I got you.
Google. No, Google's not plugged up.
Put it on my knee.
Put it on his knee, Bubba.
Put it here. Put it here.
Smart.
Put it here. Here. There you go. Oh, wait. Oh. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Whoa. Good job, kiddo. Yay. Wow. That's impressive. Bottle.